Hi, I'm back. Another wrestling video. I know, but I am back. I'm looking at the camera. Why does the video quality look so shit? I don't know. It's like 10 o'clock right now, exactly. I'm recording this, and I have to record. I'm gonna record another video too, so. Anyways, today I am talking about the Wrestlemania match card. Who I think's gonna be on it. All that stuff. I'm just going to predict the WrestleMania match card. Now, look at all these matches. I do not think that all of these are going to happen. There's going to be maybe half of them are going to happen. Some of these are outlandish as hell. So yeah, I think it would just be good old fun to get right into it. I'm also going to predict who I think will win. Alright, first up, it's the most random match ever. Why not, right? Just have Damian Priest versus The Miz. I couldn't find a way to fit either of those people on the card. And they should be. Miz should be on the card. So should Damian Priest. I don't see a world where they're not on the card. They kind of have to be. Just put them in a match together. It's very easy. It would be very easy to start a story. They still do the kickoff show. You could put them on that. I don't know. That's kind of a stretch. I'm starting this video off with something that I don't even think is gonna happen. So that's good. Next up, we have. This is going to be a little bit confusing if you do not watch wrestling, but we have El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. I believe. First of all, well, this is obvious. This is gonna happen. This is one of the ones that I think is gonna happen. Oh, I didn't even see Damian Priest versus The Miz, who I think would win. Probably Damian Priest. El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. We'll have the original El Grande Americano versus the new El Grande Americano, and they'll do their thing. They'll do what they've been doing. They'll stare off. It's gonna be a good match. Chad Gable versus Ludwig Kaiser, but I don't know, it'll probably be mask versus mask. I really don't care. But it will be El Grande Americano versus El Grande Americano. Again, I'm just saying it over and over again. I think if they do this match, OG El Grande Americano should win and unmask, and they make it Ludwig Kaiser, and it's like, oh, it's Ludwig Kaiser the whole time. Next, there's no way that this isn't happening, right? There's no way that we don't have Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar at Mania. So Brock's doing this whole open challenge thing. That's like the easiest possible way to get Oba. I don't care how long they drag it out to. I want Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar, and I want Obafemi to win. I hate Brock Lesnar. I do not like Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is just not a good wrestler. He's a good MMA fighter. He's not a good wrestler. Oba needs to win that match. Oba needs to win that match. 100%. Just get the young guy over. Just get the young guy over. This next one, I think could happen. It's got a pretty big probability. That's Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. It's a little more out there, I guess. Not really at all. I mean, they're kind of hinting at it. I mean, some people think it's gonna be a 6-man, which we'll get to the Undisputed Championship later. Some people think it's gonna be a 6-man. Just put Trick and Sammy in a match right now. Have Trick win, get the young guy over. Then next year Sammy can win it in Riyadh. That makes the most sense to have him win it in Riyadh. Next, there's not much there. It's Trick Williams versus Sami Zayn. This though, it's a little too late for that. LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. So I wrote these like a week ago, and I just haven't made the video. I've been procrastinating on this video, and that's why you don't do that, because now Bronson Reed's hurt. And I mean, now LA Knight doesn't have a match on the card. Yikes. Sorry. Yeah, Bronson Reed is confirmed hurt, and he's out for until after Mania, so I guess we're not getting LA Knight versus Bronson Reed probably. But my thought behind it was, well, you're not gonna have LA Knight versus in a tag team match. You're not gonna have him against Braun Breaker because he's gonna be doing something else, which I'll talk about right after this. And Bronson do anything. You might as well have Bronson Reed versus LA Knight. That made the most sense in my opinion. And I mean, obviously, now it's useless. Yikes. Speaking of the Vision, Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins. So Seth's probably the masked man. I think. So I think tomorrow. I'm not going to predict that Jay's not going to be in the chamber. I think he very well could be in the chamber. But I think Jay, the Vision comes in, they interfere with LA Knight. The Masked Man comes out. He hopefully reveals himself to be Seth. If he doesn't reveal himself, then that would be so stupid. It's such a waste of time. Because at that point, we're just wasting time. Are we ever going to reveal this Masked Man then? Because what other time are you going to do it? Because you're not going to drag this out any longer, right? You're going to get it over with at Elimination Chamber. That's what everybody wants. But now they have that crate thing going on. I don't know. I hope that crate is Chris Jericho. I really hope so. It probably isn't. I think realistically it's probably Royce Keys. I don't know much about Powerhouse Hobbs or Royce Keys. They're the same person, but I'm going to call him Powerhouse Hobbs because that's who he was before. I don't know anything about Powerhouse Hobbs, so if you know anything about him, let me know. Alright. Carmelo Hayes does a U.S. Open Challenge. I don't think that he should do just like a normal WrestleMania mid-card match where it's an 8-man ladder match. They need to have him do his Open Challenge, and Javon Evans answers it. I think that's the best case scenario, because then you get to showcase Javon Evans. I couldn't find another place for Javon Evans unless you put him in that ladder match, which I don't think you should do. I think you should do for something else, which we'll get to in a minute. But Carmelo Hayes versus Javon Evans. Again, I know they already fought on SmackDown, but nobody. This is like where even casual fans watch WrestleMania. People that don't watch wrestling watch WrestleMania. Have showcase your two best new young talent, probably, right? It's probably Carmelo Hayes and Ron Evans, or at least top 10 young talent right now. Have them just go at each other in a match. Doesn't matter who wins. I mean, it would be sick if Javon won, but I'm guessing in this situation, I would have Carmelo win. I don't think we need to be giving Javon titles quite yet. Maybe just give him a little bit more time. But yeah, just showcase two guys. Speaking of showcase, another one where I just needed two guys to fill in a spot. That's Matt Cardona versus Aleister Black. They don't got a match on the card. Why not? Just throw them together. You know? Have them in a match. I don't know. Neither of these guys are doing anything right now. Give Matt Cardona something and let him just face Aleister Black in a match. Have Aleister Black win, though. See, I don't know about this one because we haven't heard from either of these people in months, but it's Bayley versus Lyra. Bayley needs to turn on Lyra sooner rather than later. Let's not drag this out for forever because I do not care. I do not care about either of these people, but they've both been gone for long months. I know they're still mad at Lyra. What the frig? I know they're still mad at Lyra for her messing up the zip tie thing at SummerSlam, but that was forever ago, so I think we can let that go. Just have Bayley versus Lyra. Who cares, right? I care. I mean, it would be an okay match. It would definitely be like there would be I would take a shower during that match. All right, I would be like, yeah, no, this is the match I get if I take a shower. That's the shower match right there. I just being honest. I like Bayley kind of sometimes. I don't really like Lyra that much. Oh my god, come after me. Don't. It's just my opinion, which means it's right in every way, shape, and form. Next. I mean, they're setting up for it. I wouldn't be shocked if this happens next Raw, the Raw, this upcoming Raw, and then Ray comes out and we get Ray versus Gunther at Mania. And then, Gunther retires Ray. I don't want Ray to retire, but it's about time. There's nothing much for him to do in WWE anymore. Have Gunther retire Ray. You don't have to have him, retire him. You can just have him, beat him. Just beat up on an old guy. That's fine. But I think if Ray wanted to retire, I think now is starting to get to the time where Ray can retire because Is he doing anything? He hasn't. When was the last time Rey Mysterio was on a pay-per-view? That's a real question. Tell me the last time Rey Mysterio was on a pay-per-view. I'm trying to think in my head right now. Other than the Rumble, don't say the Rumble, a match. He had a full-length match on a pay-per-view. You can probably not remember, probably because it hasn't happened this year, I don't think. I can't. He didn't even have one in San Diego, and they had one there. His finisher is named after. Just retire, Ray. They're not doing anything with you. Just have Gunther beat you. Whatever. This one probably isn't gonna happen at Mania, but I hope it does. That's Kairi Sane versus Asuka. Please. I need this match in my life. I need Kairi Sane to get over. Oh yeah, Gunther versus Ray. Gunther should win. I need Kairi Sane versus Asuka, and I need you to put Kairi Sane over. Please, Hunter, Paul, Hunter Hearst Hemsley, Paul Levesque, Triple H, Triple GPT, Triple K. Please, if you're listening right now, please, I'm begging you. This will sell tickets. It won't, but I would buy a ticket if I had the money. Yikes. Please, I want Kairi Sane versus Asuka so bad. I'm not even joking. I need it in my life. Next. This is also a prediction for tomorrow, because tomorrow's the Elimination Chamber. But, Jade Cargill versus Alexa Bliss. I think Alexa Bliss wins the Chamber. You don't have Charlotte added to it. We don't need that. But, Alexa Bliss wins the Chamber. You have Charlotte interfere and Jade can retain. Because Jade still needs some defenses. It's bullshit that how many times has she defended the title? Once. I really don't like Jade Cargill, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I wish Bianca was back, and I wish that Naomi didn't get hurt, because then we probably would be getting Naomi versus Jade versus Bianca at Mania. And now we're not getting any. Now, two of those people aren't there because Bianca's finger is still hurt. Why didn't she get surgery on it right at. Whatever. I don't care. This one's a little fun one. This isn't a match, but I think Kit Wilson's going to interrupt Stone Cold and take a center. Probably on night 2 when Stone Cold comes out there and he's like, this is record-breaking attendance. And there's 3 people in the audience. But I think Kit Wilson will come out. He'll call him toxic, and then he'll get a stunner. Just something fun. This is the TLC match I was talking. This needs to be a fatal 4-way. The Usos versus the Lucha Brothers versus the Vision versus the New Day in a fatal 4-way TLC tag team match for the tag titles. I mean, this is the best case scenario for the tag division, right? Because you're not going to have who... Probably the MFTs. The MFTs don't need to be on the card. We don't need to have the MFTs on the card. We don't need the MFTs on the card. I'm sorry, but we just put the best 4 teams right now in WWE. Get the Lucha Brothers, get the Usos, get the New Day, get the Vision. Put them in a match. Have them fucking just do wild shit. I don't care who wins that match, as long as it's a good match. Me, personally, I would probably pick the New Day. No, I'd probably pick the New Day. The Usos need to split. They need to split up. I can't. I like Jay, and I think he's so overhated. Jay Uso is so over with the crowd. His like whole the yeet is over, guys. You guys just don't get it. Like if people online don't get it, I don't think. That is a gut man that gets crowd hyped. You cannot lie. You can't lie. And if you were in person, you'd be doing the yeet too. So I don't want to hear it. Next, Dom versus Balor. Yeah, Balor's not winning tomorrow. Sorry. Balor's not beating Punk tomorrow. That's not even in my, like, train of thought. Dom's gonna face Finn, and then Finn will finally win. Finn will win the IC title, which I'm fine with. That's where he belongs, honestly. I don't see him as a main eventer. Sorry, I just don't think that Finn Balor is a main eventer, in my opinion. I think he just is a little bit... He's just not that guy. He really is just not that guy. I don't know. I don't think he's the type to lead a company. Mid-card is where he belongs. That's fine. There's so many people that belong in the mid-card that are amazing. Samoa Joe, probably. If he was still in WWE, and he's not, so that was a horrible example. There's good people that belong in the mid-card, alright? Most mid-carders belong in the mid-card, and most mid-carders are good. Bronson Reed, I don't think he can be the guy, but he's a good mid-carder. Finn Balor, just have him win the IC title. Just have him win the IC title, dog. Like, next up, our only second confirmed match for the thing, one of two, is Punk versus Roman. Yeah, it's confirmed. Punk's gonna win tomorrow. It's gonna happen at Mania. Punk wins. LOL. No, Punk's not gonna win at Mania. We need Roman to win. Roman is the only man in the company right now. It's him or Gunther, the only two in the company that can hold the title, and they have that aura to them where they can just it's like, shit, that's a fucking title holder. Like, Punk doesn't have that. Punk's hype. I like Punk sometimes in the ring. I don't like him on the mic anymore. He's so watered down. This is a topic for another day. I don't know why I'm talking about this right now, but that's a topic for another day. Now our second confirmed match is Stephanie versus Liv. Yeah, no, they're not. Raquel's not winning the chamber. She's not going to insert herself into this match. If anything, and I think that this maybe should happen, Raquel screws Liv. I think that that's probably the way to go with that story, because it's just... Here's the thing. If I was booking it, I would book it completely different. I would flip it on its head. I would have Raquel win the chamber tomorrow, but her not pick Stephanie. Her pick Jade. They both win the titles. Liv wins the title. Raquel wins the title. Now they're buddy-buddy. They're going back to being buddy-buddy until Money in the Bank, where Roxanne Perez wins Money in the Bank. That's when they start splitting apart, because they don't want Roxanne to cash in on them. So Roxanne has to pick which one. As they split apart, they're going to become rivals, so they will face in a match. Roxanne comes out, cashes in, and wins both titles. That is a perfect implosion of the Judgment Day to have them both go on their single runs. We don't need any more tag teams. If Finn and Dom are already gone by then, JD can go off and do his own thing, fight Ilya Dragunov 20 times. Like... That's how I would book it. But, you know, I'm not a booker yet. WWE hit me up. You know, if you like what you heard. Just a hunch, though. You know, you probably did. Julia versus Tiffany Stratton. I don't want it. I want Tiffany to go after the title. I want Tiffany to win tomorrow. I want Tiffany to win the chamber tomorrow. She is the best female wrestler right now in WWE. I really want her to win the Chamber tomorrow. It's just not gonna happen. And if she's in that match, she's going to win. Right? She's gonna win. At least we can give more credit to that division. She'll do like what Becky Lynch did with the IC title, with the women's IC title. Speaking of the women's IC title, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch. AJ Lee wins tomorrow. Becky Lynch wins it back. You can't have AJ Lee hold on to it for that long. Like, it's just, it's not, she's not gonna be there. And in mid-card title, you need a full-timer. You need to rely on your mid-carders at least to be there. World titles, they'll get a pop. Your mid-card title will not get a pop when they come out. Maybe because it's AJ Lee, she'll get a pop, but but also, this is a title for young women to try to go after. This is a title for people who are coming up from NXT to try to go after. AJ Lee's not there, they can't go after it. So what are you going to do? Have them fight each other for a little bit? It just doesn't make sense why that would be the scenario that plays out. Next, these two people are going to have to be on the card, so they might as well face each other. That's Rhea and Io. Rio is going to fight each other. Rhea and Io are going to fight each other. I don't think they will necessarily break up. I think it'll be a situation where, like, Rhea loses tomorrow. They're like, shit, we don't have a match for Mania. Because no one's going to want to face them. They're both the women's tag champs, and they've just been dominating everyone. So maybe you get Rio versus Last Legend and Nia Jax and call that a day. But that would be incredibly lame, and I would hate that with a passion. So let's not do that. Let's do Rhea versus Io. Rhea can get a win. Rio gets a win against Io. Maybe you do have a heel turn. Maybe Io turns heel. I'd be down for a Io heel turn. It's been a while since Io's been heel. Although I don't like Io as a heel as much, so let's not do that. Let's turn Rhea heel if we're going to turn anyone heel. You guys know who Rhea Ripley is, right? So, you guys don't know what heel and face is, though. I'm making this video for myself and myself only. None of you like wrestling. Unless you do, in which case you should subscribe, because I'm going to be making more wrestling content, because I really like wrestling. Okay. Fatal 4-Way. This is our last match. This reveals my chamber winner for tomorrow. Who will win the men's chamber? It'll be Cody, Randy, Javon. Nope. I want Javon to win. And, like, if I'm being honest, out of everyone who I'm rooting for Javon to win. Like, he's so fucking good in the ring. He's so good. My favorite wrestlers right now since Cena retired. 1 is Orange Cassidy. 2 is BDE. 3 might be Javon Evans. Like, I think he's high up there. But if I'll shut up, I'll show you the match. It's a fatal 4-way. Cody's gonna win tomorrow. Randy's gonna turn heel, insert himself in the match. Jacob basically got promised to get his hands on Drew. That's how that happens. Randy wins. Just shut up and give it to Randy. So we can get Cody versus Randy at SummerSlam. Oh my god. WWE, hire me. But yes, that is my WrestleMania match card. Let me know what you think. Let me know if it's gas. Let me know if it's ass. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are so kind. And you're also really handsome. Alright, I'm recording another video, like, literally right after this. It's gonna be a Tangerate video, so get ready for that. What will Tangerate be doing today? What wacky adventures will he get himself in today? Alright, remember, be a real Bima. Go out there and spread some positivity at 10:30 at night. I hope you're not watching this at 10:30 at night. It's time to go to bed. If you're watching this, it's time to go to bed. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Yeah, I do. Alright, have a good night. I love you guys.